Manifesting isn't about wishing, it's about aligning your mind with action. I don't see it as a magical thing that the world just hands you these, whatever your wishes are or however people perceive it as. I see it as goal setting and understanding your direction with discipline and execution is what takes you to these points. I heard a lot of my friends talk about this subject before, and their minds have kind of changed even as they get more success and realize how much work they had to put in to get there. I think that seeing manifesting as the universe is just giving me a car, I just want it. I don't believe that. I believe that you have the power and you put in the work to get the things that you want. Usually, my goals aren't object driven, but it's more about freedom and building that life that I want and I know that I could have because I'm going to put in the work every day and I'm going to keep trying. Even me talking to a camera and just learning and going. People want motion. It's not magical. You have the power to make change. It's like you're offloading accountability by just saying, oh, it'll happen. But it won't ever happen if you don't take the steps to make it happen. You need to be clear on the direction you want to go and what goals you have and reverse engineer that path. This is the main thing that I've been doing for the past year plus, probably. Like a lot of times I just was moving with no direction. I was just experiencing things and learning life and doing like working at a high level, but with no direction in a way for myself because I was doing things for other people mostly. But now it's time to reflect on everything that I've done and how to use that knowledge and everything I learned to create my own path now, which is exciting and interesting to think about because you know the potential that it could have. And just reverse engineering your goals and putting them into something that has actionable steps and understanding that there's a way to get there, that you just have to like set the big goal and forget about it and think, what can I do today? What can I do tomorrow? Do things with intervals, do 3-month steps. Like me and my boys, when we're working on stuff, we have a big goal, a mission we know that we want to do, but we kind of forget about that. And we're like, what could we do today? What could we do tomorrow? What could we do this week? All those little steps are the things that ultimately get you to the point of the things that you want and the life you want to live. And I would always fall in love with ideas way too much. And I have way too many ideas, so I keep thinking there's a way around it. There's no way around it. I literally just need to do stuff and experiment and learn and have so much fun in documenting the journey of me experimenting and just hanging out with people and collaborating and us all doing it together, that once I get to the other point, you could see the things that led there. You have to rewire your identity and really think of who is a person that you need to be to live that life that you want to live. It's, I would take a lot of things not serious. I'd joke around a lot. Not that I don't now too, but with being more clear on my direction and the things I actually need to do to get there, I understand that I have to stop doing a lot of things. I need to get on my habits. The things that I really always stuck to are the ones that succeeded. Like even just shooting videos in general, not even with a certain direction. That is something that I've always done since I was 18 or like in high school when I was 16. But that's one thing that I stuck to and that worked. Even before that, I was doing graphic design, mixtape covers, but like that's one thing that I stuck to that worked. Now, fitness also, that's something that I stuck to that worked because through the ups and downs, I just continued to do it. But now I understand certain things. Like I had to change so many habits. Well, I'm still doing it now and we're continuing and growing. But yeah, you have to rewire your identity to become that person that lives that life. And it's not only about money and monetary. It's about who I see more creatively. I want to be the type of person that when people come to me, it's it's like they know that Max is going to do that. Or I'm trying to think of the way to explain it. You could change the way that they perceive, not that you want to be a different person, just little stuff. Like when someone calls me to do something, they know that we're going to be about action, that we're going to upload it, it's going to come out. I just know that's something that I hate so much. Do you know how many things I'm sure that you've done or I've done that we just do so many things, or you do stuff for free and it never comes out? Like at the bare minimum, start your relationships off with action. Like just do something and let it exist. That energy is good enough for a lot of things. That's what I try to do now, is just start relationships off with actions. Like we don't need to meet up to talk. We could just meet up and do something. There's no reason why you can't have relationships that serve two purposes in any way. Like you can hang out, you could be enjoying something you like and, do something that leads you towards your goals. You don't have to always separate everything. It's just about understanding, and then you see where it connects. You have to adapt. You have to adapt and adjust as you go. This journey is not linear. You are going to fail. You're going to fuck shit up. You're going to do so much dumb things like I've done. But as I talked about in other videos, these experiences are the things that lead you towards what you do want and what you don't want. And you got to understand, like you have to see it so vividly that when things are bad, that you understand what's going to take you to the other side and you have hope. We'll talk about this in another video, but hope is a big thing. I feel like a lot of people aren't thinking about, or they feel lost and they don't know what direction to go. But something that always kept me motivated is like I could vividly see the direction I want to go and things happening. I know that it's going to work. I just need to put in the work. But then I will also fall in love with the idea too much, and it's almost like you're living it in your head, and like you live it in your head already and you're happy with that, which sounds crazy. But the thing is that those things that have done that have materialized to be real for myself or others I've worked with, that is what I need to really reprogram myself to fall in love with, not ideas, the actual product that exists in the world. Because people don't live in their head. They don't understand what you know. They don't know your vision. They don't know anything about that. You have to show them, and you need to execute and take action. You need to surround yourself with reinforcement. You don't want people talking you out of your ideas, because you already do that to yourself enough. You need other people who are also on a mission and doing something. And people that choose that they have the people that choose that they have the option to take action and change their life. A lot of people just talk and let things happen to them. And sometimes people are like, why are you so chill all the time or whatever? You know why? Because I only try to control what I can control. But I know that I could at least do that. Where some people just feel like things are only happening to them. I choose to believe that I have the option and choice to actually take control of things and create the things in my mind and the things I want to make. Whether it's delusional or not, you need to be around people who actually believe they can control some aspects of their life. It could be people you love, it could be whatever, but if you speak to people and you just see if you're conscious of normal everyday conversations, just how people say things and almost talk with no control, like everything is happening to them, that is not the life I want to live. That is not what I want to do. I choose to not believe that. I choose to believe that I could do things. And you should too, because that's the only way that those things will happen. If you just go around your whole life thinking everything's happening to you, and also lacking accountability, which, that's a whole nother plague going on. We don't even got to talk about that, but you just don't need those type of people around. You just need to focus on what you can control and what you could do. And those are the things that are going to lead you to your goals. Whether it's your ideas or your goals or the mystical universe magic, you're always manifesting, however you want to interpret that word. Whether it's by design or default, it is happening whether you want to believe it or not. So what you need to do is take action and take control of the situation and build brick by brick to take yourself to where you want to go. That's what I'm doing. You're going to watch it. You're going to see my other channels. You're going to see what's going on. You're going to see the people I'm around. I'll interview them and ask them how they feel about these topics. But I just had to talk today about this. And yeah, let me know in the comments how you feel. Do you agree with my take? Do you think something different? What do you think? Let me know. All right.